Hello again, my excellent friends.
Here I come to save the day.
Fred, do something! In there, Fred!
Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all having a good day today. It's Friday night, which means it's Mass Effect night. Hey, Captain Cylon. Hope you're doing well today. Alright, we're gonna hydrate here. Oh, wait, no, this is some iced tea lemonade. Wrong thing. Hydration complete. How's it going, Captain Cylon? I was out and about a little bit today. Swung by Wawa, got me a hoagie. Also got a wrap upstairs. In the fridge. Had a king-size Kit Kat too. It's like, it was that kind of day today. What was I doing out by a Wawa? A warm night, surprisingly. Well, yeah, 32 degrees is warm. Ugh. I mean, it's actually 60 degrees in my room, but then again, I have the heat, little space heater on. Yeah. I was in the vicinity of a Wawa today, so I was like, went and grabbed one and such. Now, I did double check though. Very early today, I went and see the Dunkin' Donuts. Not as good. With Dunkin' Donuts, it kind of depends on which Dunkin' location you're going to. Like, for example, I would often like frequent like 2 Dunkin' Donut locations. One is on Route 70 in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, like near Green Tree Road. Like it's and that place would almost never have anything in terms of donuts in there because it's on a major travel route, easy for people who are traveling eastbound, traveling westbound on Route 70, and they can and so it clears out quick. But at the same time, they would have like all the sandwich options and stuff. On the flip side, a Dunkin' location that's much closer to me, it's near Route 38. Kind of near Route 38. No, it's not. Yes, no, it is kind of there. It's near like the Foreman Mills. Again, if you're a Jersey resident, you know which Dunkin' I'm talking about. That place never has any of like the sandwich options and stuff, but it often has a good stack of donuts and things. Frosty, the response on Frosty seems to be broken for whatever reason. It should be Grunt. Like, I have the Frosty dashboard up. Let me so it's like I just turned Frosty off and turned Frosty back on again. Can't believe I forgot my boy. My boy. I mean, we learned our lesson from last week with Jack. Let's see if that worked. Let's see if that works. Nope, Frosty is just... Rossi is just choosing not to cooperate this evening, it seems. Well, it seemed to be confusing. It got the Krogan personality on the timed messages and stuff, but at the same time, it also thinks it's Legion. This is tie-dye? Oh, that reminds me. I meant to do this earlier. Properties. Because it's we're a bit too far one way. All right. Might have to do some fine-tuning adjustments there. All right. I think our plan is we pick up Grunt. Does that trigger Horizon? See, that's always the thing with Mass Effect 2. You're like, you gotta save. What is it? You save. What's his face? Legion for last. But I make that debate, and then we go off looking around.
Probe away.
Alright, nothing popping there.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe.
The planet is Murky Wadi.
Probe launched.
Like, we're finding the good stuff. There we
Probe
go.
away. Launching
Because you need
probe.
platinum for a lot of these damn upgrades.
Probe away. Probe away. Probe away.
Where was it?
Launching probe. Launching
Again, getting
probe.
that EZO. Kinda key.
Launching probe.
I think Tali gets you the better engines with the better fuel supply. I'm trying to think. Captain Cylon, I probably know the answer to this. Did you see Lucius's reactions to some of the alternate things this week? I think there was the big one with the video on Morden and Rex.
Probe away.
Not sure, but I feel that Lucius may have been traumatized.
Probe launched.
Granted, as much as I've done Renegade runs, I have never made those choices.
Status of system operator is not known. General distress. Beacon process interrupted. Translation error. Status of system operator is not
Probe
known.
away.
General distress. Beacon.
Scans have found something.
Alright, we're gonna land. Is this the one with the damn mechs that show up at random?
A sandstorm is approaching from the northwest. Proceed with caution.
Like, what happened here?
Captain, short-range sensors just went offline and I'm locked out of helm control. The VI is reporting malfunctions all over the ship.
Alright. See, this is what happens when you don't have a Quarian engineer.
Attention all hands. We are on a collision course and losing systems fast. Report to the escape pods immediately. This is not a drill.
Like, oh look. It has those fucking mechs.
Multiple hostiles powering up at your location. Recommend immediate extraction.
We've been spotted.
Sandstorm activity has reduced visibility 90%. Proceed to shuttle for evacuation.
Run away!
Come on, we need to leave.
Like, we came, we saw, we ran away. We're an agent. We're an agent of mass Destruction. Or mass distractions.
Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Wow.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Reason why we're taking this approach. We want Grunt to have his big boy shotgun right away.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away.
All right.
We have used half our fuel.
Investigate the abandoned station. Before we do that,
You received a new message at your private terminal.
Kelly, how many times I gotta tell you? Like, stay out of the damn emails. Not gonna tell you again. We're totally gonna tell her again. Da 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 da. It's and so yep. Okay, so we don't have the right combination. Like, who are the pull and pull? Unless it's Samara we gotta use as the combination. Oh, we can, oh, okay, so we could actually use Morden to incinerate. Okay, so Morden can start going on some missions. But there are no human enemies on this one. But this one has nothing but mechs anyway. Let's take our most loyalist people. And you know what Zaid will do? Fire concussive shot. You know, last place that told us to go to processing tried to kill us. Homie, yeah, it's like no fuss, no muss. They're loyal from the. They're basically loyal from the start.
Docking area power restored. Intruders are requested to report to the cargo doors for immediate removal from station.
Yes. That's actually such a great line. You are intruders. Please report to the cargo hold so you can be launched out into space.
Intruder detected. You are not authorized to be in this area. Research area power restored. Beam engaged. Testing area has been locked down according to protocol M29. Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Testing area has been unlocked. take this opportunity to leave the station immediately. Plasma venting in progress. Attempting to reach the maintenance controls will most likely result in serious injury or death.
Hey, we can use this.
Shields have failed.
All attempts to decontaminate station have failed. Require more power to escalate defenses. Maintenance area power restored.
Easily a creepy mission.
There have been 4 fatalities on this station in the last week. Remember, safety is everyone's responsibility.
Is it really? Is it really everyone's responsibility? Where do we go? That door just closed on us. Every explosion, every headshot, I went on. Rex would agree. He's no softy like you, Captain Cylon. We're Krogan, not homies, and that welcome sign perfect for target practice.
Living area power restored. The living area doors have been closed to quarantine a threat to this station. Advise 2 doors enabled. 5 doors enabled.
I'm taking a good long look at everything. I'm rather surprised we're not finding any.
All intruders intentionally violating quarantine are requested to exit the station immediately. Hub area power restored. Central mainframe access granted. Docked vessel detected. Attempting to upload central programming into docked vessel's mainframe.
Well, gotta shut down the VI.
Intruder detected. You are not authorized to be in this area. This is a secure zone. Please leave this station immediately. you that all attempts
What is this?
to down security
Hey, Striker.
protocols.
How be you today?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Take away. Over here, over there, we will bomb them everywhere. And the army goes rolling along.
Probe away.
Do, 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 do.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
All right. We shall land. And since we have Morden with us, and it's mostly fleshy enemies. Oh, a couple of these guys have shields. All right, so Morden, you coming along? Let's go, Morden and Garrus. Let's see, we gotta put that STG training to use.
Dossier doesn't say if Okir is on this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
There is only one measure of success. Kill or be killed. Perfection is your goal.
Loudspeakers. Someone likes the sound of their voice.
Stay focused. We're looking for a Krogan warlord.
Being hired is merely the beginning. You must earn your place in the mighty army we are building.
Lookout position. Equipped for combat.
One down.
shit. Won't stop bleeding. I'm gonna... You son of a bitch.
No, son of a shepherd.
Not that bad, actually.
He doesn't need to know that.
I knew it wasn't Berserkers. Not at range. You're Mercs or Alliance. I'm not telling you anything.
You're not in the best bargaining position. I'm looking for a Krogan named Okeer.
Where's the Krogan?
You already know more than I do. I just kill Krogan. The old one in the lab dumps crazy ones down here all the time. Jador hired him to make her an army, but the Krogan he creates are insane. So
How
he
insane
uses
are they?
demo training. It's all crap. I don't get paid enough to goddamn bleed out.
Outpost 4, Jador wants us to move. We need coordinates on that Krogan pack.
You heard the man on the radio. He needs direction.
Give him
I
directions.
don't have the info they want. You showed up before I could get my normal sightings.
You have other problems.
Patrol, pack sighting east of Station 2. Yeah.
Copy. East of 2.
Bitch. They'll run blind into Krogan.
Have you seen Okeer? Does he know about all this?
We can't go in the labs, but everyone sees what happens when the Krogan come out. I've shot hundreds. They're crazy, mindless. Anyone up there, they know what's going on.
Why
What's Jador
Krogan?
planning to do with all these Krogan?
Replace us, probably. I sure wouldn't want to see an army of them coming at me. Only she can't control them. They aren't supposed to be crazy, but they're Krogan. How smart are they to start?
Very.
Is
Krogan
Jador's
are
lab
very
heavily
smart.
guarded?
There are big guns to keep ships away. We're not outfitted to fight goddamn commandos.
If you start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you bleed out.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
Adding insult to injury. Literally. Necessary.
Maybe not.
Yes.
Felt good though. Come on. Our warlord is somewhere in Jador's lab.
It was necessary, Morden. Like... Put the hood up.
Training is part of your contract. Failure to perform means liquidation, legal and otherwise.
Stay sharp.
This burned nicely.
And stay down.
Kill that one.
Scratch one!
One down.
One less to worry
or
about.
inflammable. Forget which. Doesn't matter. One down. Thought I was harmless, did you?
Seriously, whoever thought that Morden was harmless? He will set you on fire.
Team 4, do you read? Team 4.
Whoa.
We're being raided. Killed that one.
This should slow him down.
Neutralized. Killed that one.
The Krogans are your example and your warning. As ferocious as they are, our failures are expendable.
We're walking, we're walking.
One down. One down. Oh.
He's a tank-grown Krogan.
You are different.
You don't smell.
You don't smell like this world. 7 night cycles, and I have felt only the need to kill. But you... something makes me speak.
Night cycles. 7 days.
They must breed them full size, ready to kill. Not much improvement over regular mercs if they need training.
Bred.
Oh yeah.
Kill.
Let's let them loose.
Kill because my blood and bone tell me to. But it's not why I was flushed from Glass Mother. Survival is.
You were never forgotten. You know what it is though? He got left here,
all my kind, but
and he took over the planet.
That is what the voice in the water said.
The Reapers never came and got him.
You're supposed to be part of a mercenary army. Do you remember Jador?
I know that name. It causes anger, but also laughter. It is not a name that will be sung when we march. I don't know what that means, but I have heard it many times.
You know what his name would be? TG, Tank Grown.
How can you speak if you're only a week old?
There was a scratching sound in my head, and it became the voice. It taught things I would need. Walking, talking, hitting, shooting.
Eating, drinking, shitting.
And the teaching stopped. And now I am here.
Interesting. Raised, then rejected. Control group? Failed test?
I don't know, but I am not perfect.
Okir's voice? Did he speak to you while you were in your tank?
I heard the voice, not like now, with ears. Inside. I called it Father. It like that. But it was disappointed. I'm not what it needs me to be.
A breeding program. Trying to escape genophage effects?
Escape. Escape was never whispered. Survive, resist, ignore.
How did you disappoint the voice?
It's a good question.
It was decided before I left Tank Mother. I was not perfect.
If Mercenary was correct, Krogan prone to mental instability.
I don't know of that, but I'm not perfect.
I destroyed Saren's cure. How does Okir expect these Krogan to ignore the genophage if not by curing it?
Uncertain. Likely irrelevant. Appears Okir has had no success.
Can you show me the laboratory?
It's a good thing we brought Mordin along on this one.
Glass Mother. She is up, past the broken parts, behind many of you fleshy things. I will show you.
His name is Gur.
Brute strength. Key aspect of Krogan.
You fleshy things are slow when big things are in your way.
Can you show us the way? Help us fight to the lab.
No.
A Krogan refusing to fight?
I will fight if they come, but I feel it deep that I must wait. I kill, but only here. I am not perfect, but I have purpose. I must wait until called, released.
And then he dropped dead over here. Or he went off to take a nap. Or is this him over here?
Not a lot of room to maneuver. Stay sharp.
shield!
Enemy charging!
Who authorized that Krogan release? Okeer?
Jedi for me.
Whoa!
Just the thing to help.
Krogan took down the grid. We're blind and getting hit on all sides. Where are the heavies?
The Krogans are down. They're quite heavy. So it's like incinerate the armor. Bypass the door.
Krogan on our 6. Copy, goddammit! Where's Jador and her personal guard?
What's this?
The data was recovered.
Heavy weapon.
Neutralized.
There we go.
One down. Oh. Oh.
No, we pluck them off.
Concentrate
But the Krogan were born with arms. They have arms for days.
Kill the trespassers. I'll deal with the traitors.
Take your time, shoot everything in sight.
Berserkers are going down, but the outsider commandos are still incoming. Repeat, still incoming. I need everyone out of the labs to fight this. Every floor, every outpost, move!
And trying to keep a strong eye out for stuff.
Killed that next. Firing a high impact shot. There we go. Killed that one.
Oh. Always nice when things go horribly, horribly wrong.
Concentrate fire on my position! Concentrate on...
White line on the bottom. Purple orange on the bottom. Purple orange, where is it? A striker. when the room temperature is cold enough to keep a beverage as cold as if it's in the fridge. That's when you know it's cold. Where's Mordin and Garrus? Always remember, folks, Shepard doesn't learn to jump till Mass Effect 3.
Neutralized. Thought I was harmless, did you?
Now, overloading specialist.
Flammable or inflammable. Forget which. Doesn't matter.
One less to worry about.
This burned nicely. Ah, impressive shot.
There we go.
Where are they at? Okay, either Mordin or Garrus got him. Alright. Alright, Captain Cylon. We'll be here, as you know. Trying to take our time. Got too many Cravens, gonna head to McDee's. Alright. Wait, what the hell was that? Scan drive for errors. The hell? Hmm. That's weird.
Shepard, don't shoot. You know me.
Oh, it's her again.
I shut down the security cams as soon as I saw it was you. Never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad it's you shooting up the place. Sorry, Rana Thanoptis. You let me go when you destroyed Saren's lab on Vermeer. Had to outrun a nuke.
Yeah, Rex was there for that.
It's still a second chance.
No one in Saren's lab was worth saving. Bringing that up won't help you here.
Yeah, I'm not proud of what went on there, but I'm using what we learned for the greater good. Not for the mercs. Jador's on a standard power trip. But Okeer is trying to do something good, even if his methods are a little extreme.
Yeah, that's to say the least there.
Everyone deserves a second chance, right? And sometimes giving one pays off. I take care of my debts.
What is Okeer trying to do here?
It's complicated. Jador wants a private army, but Okeer mostly ignores her. He's running the project for his own reasons.
Well, what are his
He created
reasons?
a mental imprint routine to educate his tank bred. Most don't get through it. He dumps them for some reason. He wants to help his people, but he's not looking for a genophage cure, and he's not going for numbers. That's all I know.
Time to run again, Rana. You never know when it might blow up next.
Suppose I can't expect a warm goodbye after the last mess. Don't worry. I'm staying the hell away from whatever you do and wherever you go. Thanks anyway, Shepard.
I'm all for second chances. Not so sure on third ones.
All right. 1, 2. Finally, to give us an easy one.
Here you are. I've watched your progress.
might be useful.
Krogan vitality. It's Grunt.
Excellent.
It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
Not the smartest way to greet the heavily armed group that just kicked in your door.
I'm sure whoever sent you doesn't want me dead. No one looks for me without a motive. Certainly not the deceased Shepard. Surprised?
Yep.
Old Krogan should know you. I'm sure Rana has already revisited your actions on Vermeer.
I'm sure you're eager to retell the story.
The snark of Shepard continues.
The Spectre traitor threatens the return of the Krogan horde by curing the genophage, undoing the gentle genocide of the Turians and Solarians. But before
Good thing Garrus and Mordin are both here not to dispute that fact.
in rides Shepard, securing victory through nuclear fire. I like that part. It has weight.
I make no apologies. It was the most efficient solution.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider. One that these mercenaries have also made. I gave their leader my rejects for her army. But she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
Personal issues irrelevant. Here for the collectors.
I see. Yes.
He seems to be, he's quite well informed.
A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
Your search for the perfect soldier created a lot of failures. You don't care about them?
No, he doesn't.
No one. My rejects are exactly what Jador asked for. She simply lacks the ability to command. They are strong, healthy, and useless to me. I need perfection. If a few thousand are rejected, so be it. My work will purify the Krogan. We will not be restored. We will be renewed.
You're just as cruel and manipulative as those who released the genophage on your people.
Perhaps.
Yeah, he is. Try to reason with him.
And my soldier will not provoke a nuclear response as a cure or horde would. My legacy is perfection, with each pure Krogan reaching higher by standing on our dead. They will exceed, but not forget.
I thought the Krogan ideal was a return to the numbers that threatened the galaxy.
We will not need numbers. My soldier is a template. It is a greater threat than all the Phantom siblings that would have been at its flank. The galaxy
for he uses a shotgun.
Horde, but it will learn to fear the lands.
What did you get from the collectors? I need whatever you know about them.
They are strange, so isolated, yet very available when your sacrifice is big enough. I gave them mini Krogan. I may have information for you, but the tech was consumed in my prototype, after I determined how to use it without killing the subjects. The deaths were unfortunate, but I only need one success to start the process.
Oh, that's weird. Give me a moment.
So you don't want to cure the genophage?
Contrary to what survivors claim, the genophage does not produce strong Krogan. The only quality it filters is the ability to survive the genophage. For every 1,000 stillborn, too many weaklings live. Every survivor is branded as precious. That's produced more cuddling than your collective human teats. I say, let us carry the genophage. Let 1,000 die in a clutch. We will defeat it by climbing atop our dead. That is the Krogan way.
I'm getting you out of here. Cerberus has interrogators who can figure out if you're useful or not.
Any group that's spent enough to rebuild you won't care what it does to me. Perhaps we can strike a deal. One that secures my prototype. It is key.
I wonder if Okeer lives. What would happen with Grunt?
I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from Okeer's data. Flush the tanks.
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the Collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
Sorry, Doctor. It appears your position is just weakened.
I understand, but you'll have nothing if she poisons us all. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done.
Right, we're heading down.
Charming.
They've seen it.
Should do the trick.
I was standing downwind.
Kill them. I'll create more.
Enemies inbound.
Go ahead. Destroy. I will rebuild.
Shepard, the lab alarms coincided with the system's failure. The remaining lab systems are unprotected, and I have gained limited access. According to lab scanners, the room is flooded with toxins and Okeer's personal life signs are failing rapidly. I recommend haste.
Well, we got through that fairly shortly.
Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress. Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress.
I would tell you, but everything is in my prototype. My legacy is pure. This one soldier, this grunt, perfect.
Well, Akir went down the way he wanted, like a Krogan.
Why would someone so fanatical sacrifice himself for one Krogan?
Delusional. Unlikely one Krogan, however strong, could have impact Okier wanted. Am almost certain. Suggest leaving it.
Afraid he'll make your genophage obsolete?
No, but Krogan genetically dangerous, socially dangerous as well. Have enough enemies without adding this.
Normandy, Okier is a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval. And he's a big one.
Kill enemies who aren't in cover.
The study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
I see everyone's enjoying the new paperweight. Concerns?
We don't know anything about it, Commander.
I know. You don't find that interesting?
Krogan fight well at close quarters. Perhaps awakening him in a confined space wouldn't be prudent.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with him.
And we're going to wake him.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not at moment. Think I've unlocked collector interest in humans. Wait, no. Only one heart. Krogan have two. Scratch that. Anything else?
Is the lab working well for you?
Is it
Quite
working?
satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected. Just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Jack's tattoos are beautiful. As colorful as her past, I'm sure. I have concerns with her temper, though.
What do you mean?
Worries about Jack?
I know she'll be solid under fire, but her attitude suggests deep personal issues.
That's an
Pushes
understatement.
people away, yet approaches sex casually. I don't think she understands her own motivations. Just be careful when talking about personal matters.
Don't worry, Jack's a big girl. She'll be just fine.
I hope you're right. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander. The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
You're too small. Oh, Hanolar, the Volus. A Krogan's jump height.
Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Quiet enough. What the?
Trouble?
No, it's nothing. Son of a... Very funny, Edie. Real original. Stop it.
You did insist on manual control, Mr. Moreau.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander. Commander.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. It seems like Garrus has finally worked that stick out of his butt, but now he's trying to beat guys to death with it. I can't believe I like the old Garrus better. No surprise, Morden acts superior to everyone, like he's got tenure at FU. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Edie will proceed to spread it around.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Like, what do you mean he doesn't know? He doesn't want to force these talks? What squad combos are you hyped about? Or should we discuss the best alien cuisine?
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
No, you're not.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Do, 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 do.
So, Kenneth, did you know we've got a crazy woman squatting down in the subdeck?
What? If she touches anything, I'll kill her.
Oh, and the only thing she wears from her waist up is tattoos.
Oh, maybe I should go down and welcome her aboard.
And she's a murderer, has biotic powers that could crush you with a blink, hates everyone in Cerberus.
Damn it, girl. Stop toying with me.
No, toy with him some more. Toy with him some more, Daniels.
Hey.
What do you think of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob doesn't know who he is, but that's not my problem. Miranda's a Cerberus bitch. Knew that before she opened her mouth.
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
If I take you too seriously, I might need to deal with you.
Try it. Anyway, relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
Where would you take it?
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What happened
What'd
to
you do
him?
when you found out?
What do you think?
Doesn't sound like you're doing much living. Not for yourself.
What do you know? Cerberus lapdog, military stooge. You do nothing but live for other people. Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game.
Yep, Jack's right.
Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
It made her two
Left
friends.
the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring.
They mounted their heads in the upstairs bathroom.
A space station? You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
You were a pirate, too?
Of course she was.
Kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change.
Yes, you will.
Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. So fuck you. And thanks for asking.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Can he see anything in there? Does he know where he is?
Unlikely. Current neural patterns indicate minimal cognition. Barring ship-wide power loss, the nutrients in the tank could sustain him for over a year.
Any idea how dangerous this guy is?
He is a Krogan, Shepard. If you were asking whether he is actively hostile, I don't have the necessary data to answer.
Yes, he's a
He
Krogan.
uses
Thank you,
technology to
Edie.
impart data, not methods of thinking. The subject may know of his views, but would not necessarily share them.
What can you tell me about this guy? Anything unusual?
The subject is an exceptional example of the Krogan species, with fully formed primary, secondary, and tertiary organs where applicable. No defects of any kind.
He has organs
aside
in
from the
places
genetic
you don't
markers
even
of the
have
genophage
places.
Present in all Krogan. I cannot judge mental functioning.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
I won't be second-guessed on my own ship by my own ship. Do it.
Very well, Shepard. The controls are online. The switch and consequences are yours.
We wake up the Krogan. boy.
Human, female.
Why, yes, she is.
I need a name.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, Okeer couldn't implant connection. His words are hollow. Warlord, Legacy, Grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning.
It totally has meaning, Grunt.
I am Grunt.
You and your underbite.
Your command. Prove your strength and try to destroy me.
Why do you want me to try to kill you?
Want? I do what I'm meant to. Fight and reveal the strongest. Nothing in the tank ever asked what I want. I feel nothing for Okeer's clan or his enemies. That imprint failed. He has failed. Without a reason that's mine. One fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
I took you and I released you. Follow my command and you'll have purpose.
Nothing in the tank imprints indicated humans could be so forceful. You command as though you've earned it.
My enemies threaten galaxies. Everyone on my ship has earned their place.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Huh? Offer one hand, but arm the other. Wise Shepard. If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you.
We have the Krogan.
Shepard.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be. Shepard.
Just checking in. Making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Grunt. All right. Do-do. So gotta get that to level. Infernal grenade. All right. So, before we continue, I want to take me a restroom break. We shall return, and more likely we are heading off to do Horizon next. He was up his own ass.
As supreme authority of Whitehound, I hereby declare this blight at an
Raise your right hand.
Now put your
Your left hand here.
Will you please take off your hat? Raise
Hey.
your right hand. Now put your left hand here. Take off your hat. Raise your right hand.
Man.
Will you get rid of that hat?
Raise your right hand. Thank you, Panda. We have Dance Projector.
Alright. Good.
I'm not sure if it counts as UV, even though I had the lights on it, the thing on it.
Well, we can always close the doors to the basement and the garage. Because if it's going to do UV, it'll likely show up.
Ooh. Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's probably...
Kenny!
Wait, you know this guy? Clementine?
Aww.
I'll take that as a yes.
These people with you?
Unless I go absolutely perfect the rest of the way, which is... Hey! Makes up for it, kind of. Well, I think that got its attention.
Hit the wings! Force her to land! Second detachment! Flank on the walls! Let's go!
Oh. Oh boy. Alright, we're here.
Yeah, a bad day at the Cauldron.
What could do that?
What will be a good day at the Cauldron? And back to... Oh boy. What you got, Captain Cylon? What you missed? We woke up Grunt. Frostybot is still... reactives are still not... Still not totally working. You want to come back with cold food. Fair enough. So what did you have? Chicken nuggets? Fries and nuggets. Always a good decision. Well, now we get to go to Horizon because Mass Effect 2 actually has like this weird timer system. Sup, Tim?
Shepard, I think we have them. Horizon, one of our colonies in the Terminus systems, just went silent. If it isn't under attack, it soon will be. Has Mordin delivered the countermeasure for the Seeker swarms?
Not yet.
Let's hope he works well under pressure. There's something else you should know. One of your former crew, Kaidan Alenko, is stationed on Horizon.
Last I knew, Kaidan was Alliance. Why is he out in the
What's he
Terminus
doing
systems?
out there?
Officially, it's an outreach program to improve Alliance relation with the colonies, but they're up to something. And if they sent Commander Alenko, it must be big. I suggest you take it up with him.
The Collectors just happened to pick a colony with one of my former crew. I don't buy it.
It shouldn't be a surprise the Collectors are interested in you, especially if they're working for the Reapers. They might be going after him to get to you.
That J.J. Abrams lens flare ruined so many shots.
We should send a message to the Citadel. The Alliance can give us reinforcements.
Not until you investigate. I don't want the Alliance getting in our way.
Especially on the right-hand side. Like, yes, put the lens flare and stuff in front of the shot instead of behind it.
Send the coordinates. We'll head straight there.
This is the most warning we've ever had, Shepard. Good luck.
Joker, set a course for Horizon. I've got to go see the professor.
What about Marianne?
Tell me you have something.
What he has is a cure for scale itch. Kelly Chambers will be happy. Meanwhile,
Lilith, we've got a problem.
Still can't calibrate the targeting matrix?
Those defense towers are useless if we don't figure it out.
Sorry, Commander. Getting our comm systems back online takes priority.
Yeah, okay. Surprised people haven't tried to blame that one on me, too.
People out here don't trust the Alliance.
you know, Kaidan, everything should be blamed on you.
What is that?
It's a giant ding dong.
I'll cover you. Run. Hurry.
Terrifying. Hey, look. It's Javik's cousin. Prostate. I don't know. No, seriously, look at that. Prothean head, Rachni body. No one ever freaking believes me when I say that until I point it out every single time. See, yes, this is the Reaper's like genetic thing. Take the head of one thing, put it on something else.
We are the harbinger of their perfection. Prepare these humans for ascension.
And you could also argue Keeper's body, but it's closer to the like Arachni. All right. You know what? Grunt just got out the tank. Yeah, you know what? Let's go. No, because Caden's going to be there. There we go. Hey, Cinos. How's it going?
We're groundside. Mordin, you sure those armor upgrades will protect us from the Seeker swarms?
Certainty impossible, but in limited numbers should confuse detection, make us invisible to swarms. In theory.
In theory? That sounds promising.
Experimental technology. Only test is contact with Seeker swarms. Look forward to seeing if you survive.
This should slow him down.
Should have brought Miranda, because she can warp barriers. Green. Ah, shoot. Then I could get to that, top one.
The collectors are disrupting communications.
We're on our own now.
Heavy weapon.
Oh, you have to equip that.
This should slow him down.
You actually have to equip it and toss the grenades out there. If you don't have enough grenades, you gotta run up and punch him if you're looking to save everyone in the colony.
Like the husks that Geth used on Eden Prime.
I thought the Geth got that technology from Sovereign.
Then your elusive man was right. Collectors must work for the Reapers.
You go into where you pause, you go to your equipment screen, you go to where it's grenades, and you select a modifier. Mass Effect 1 is the only one in the trilogy that has that particular gimmick, thankfully. But you, depending on your console, like Mass Effect 2's melee is circle. On the PlayStation controller. So I don't know what console you're playing it on, so you can pause and check the control scheme layout, and it'll tell you what you need to know in that regard for melee attacks. Just remember, when you toss a grenade in Mass Effect 1, there is a delay, so for when it lands and when it goes off, like an actual grenade. Yep.
This should come in handy.
Sort of looks human. This one of the colonists?
No. The Geth impaled their victims on giant spikes to turn them into husks. But we haven't seen any. The collectors must have already had the husks. They want the colonists alive for something else.
These husks look different.
Same creatures I fought on Eden Prime. They're more advanced. Evolved.
They still die when you shoot them.
Grunt, ever the protagonist.
Experimenting on the colonists. What are they up to?
Maybe it's better not to know the details.
Guess we'll find out when we stop them.
I mean, there's not much I can do to help in that regard. I mean, if you've been upgrading your equipment and swapping the equipment in and out and applying the modifiers, the control, the things are on there. And it would be at the very bottom of the grenade list, too. Because it's like... So, if you turned it into Omnigel, you're just going to have to run up and punch him in the face. Shepherd elbow.
This colony's under attack, remember? Let's move out.
Yeah. Your people gone.
All these empty buildings. It's unsettling.
Trouble! shot.
Yeah, that happens. Mass Effect 1 has some unique quirks to it. Especially with its controls, especially with its control scheme. Well, you might want to start swapping stuff out, especially as you get better weapons and armor and stuff. If you're on Pharos, you should be getting like some drops and things. Like if you're opening up boxes and stuff. I mean, you saw how I was playing it. I was going around looking for everything. I made sure I had the best gear possible. Oh wow.
And stay down.
Garrus, what are you doing?
Looks like some type of stasis field. Leaves victims helpless, but fully aware.
They've been like this a long time.
Gotta go looking around. One with the green line down at the very bottom. Yep, well, there you go. So you will find stuff in armor as you go. Worst case scenario, if you have enough credits. You don't always want to like recycle stuff in Omnigel. You will also if you want to try and buy weapons and stuff, you would want to like sell off things. But where should I swap on the particle beam? Not ideal. Tally is tough to find armor for. Like you get quarrying armor, you have to find it with looking at boxes and stuff.
On the ground. Taking fire. Worthless.
Impact shot!
Scratch one!
Impact shot! You're assuming control.
He wants to assume control?
Firing a high impact shot!
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will. I know you feel this. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
Like, double back and look around for stuff. Gotta make note of where those explosive containers are. Nope. Mass Effect 1. Since you've been following the stream, we did Mass Effect 1. That's when you first popped in. And then Mass Effect 2, like, again, since you've been here, now I've played Mass Effect 3 before several times, just not in the past few months. And Mass Effect 3 is a lot closer to Mass Effect 2 in terms of its, like, gameplay mechanics.
Get out here.
Because that heavy inventory system for Mass Effect 1 does not appear in the sequel games.
You're human. What are you doing out here? You lead them right here.
I cleared a path. You're lucky you're not in the hold of a collector ship right now.
Indeed.
Collectors? You mean they're real? I thought they were just made up, you know, propaganda to keep us in Alliance space. No, they got Lilith. I saw her go down. Sten, too. They got...
Sten went down?
What's your name? What do you do here?
Name's Delaney.
Of course he went down.
I came down to check on the main grid after we lost our comm signals.
Must have been a Qunari.
I looked outside and there were swarms of bugs. Everyone they touched just froze. I sealed the doors. Damn it, it's the Alliance's fault. They stationed that Commander Alenko here and built those defense towers. It made us a target.
Tell me more about this Alliance rep.
Commander Alenko? Heard he was some kind of hero or something. That made nothing to me, though. Would rather he'd stayed back in Council space.
Any idea what he was doing on Horizon?
Supposed to be helping us get the defense towers up and running. I got the feeling he was here for something else. Spying on us, maybe.
Tell me about the colony defense towers.
A gift from the Alliance. High-powered Guardian lasers. Supposed to keep hostile ships from landing near the colony.
Too bad it
Built a
didn't work.
massive underground generator just to give it enough juice. Only we couldn't get the targeting systems online. So the Alliance gave us a giant gun that couldn't shoot straight. Stupid sons of bitches.
Why do you think this is the Alliance's fault?
We're just a small colony. Nobody bothered us before we started building those damn defense towers and drew attention to ourselves. I left Council space to get away from the Alliance. Nothing good ever comes from getting mixed up with them.
The Alliance doesn't care about the Terminus colonies.
Damn straight, that's what I tried to tell everybody. The Alliance didn't send someone out here because they want to help us. They were after something, always are.
If you have defenses, we can use.
Yeah, we can use those towers.
You'd need to calibrate the targeting system first.
We got a Turian here. He's
One
good
of
at
us should be able
calibration.
to figure it out. We just need the location.
Yes, of course. Garrus, you mentioned calibrations. Garrus is going to speak up.
The targeting controls are at the base.
It's probably just better if you stay out of the way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'll let you out, but I'm locking the door behind you. I'm not taking any chances. Good luck. I think you're gonna need it.
Which way was the way out?
Enemies!
Your power is unmatched.
And stay down.
There's some. Yeah. No, I learned my lesson when it came to the BioWare store. When I got like the helmet and a few shirts and stuff, is like they are very, very much. Their shipping charges are just ridiculous.
They're through my shields.
Thanks for the hydration, Striker. Yeah, like, I've done shipping from Canada on some stuff before.
What's this?
How come we don't see more frozen people around?
Probably loaded onto the collector ship by now. We should hurry.
You hear that? Grunt was concerned. Why am I being so thorough? 'Cause limited resources in Mass Effect 2 is a pain in the ass. Damn it! It happened again.
Watch right!
Taking heavy fire!
Firing a high-impact shot.
Now stop fumbling with your button mapping.
One less to worry about. Careful.
There's the transmitter.
Grunt acknowledges your presence. You soft ones watching this stream, Grunt acknowledges your presence. Humans' common skills are adequate. Huh, yeah. Grunt demands it. That's this.
Normandy, do you copy?
Joker here. Signal's weak, Commander, but we got you.
Time to show these things we give as good as we get. EDI, bring the defense towers online.
Errors in the calibration software are easily rectified, but it will take time to bring the towers to full power. I recommend a defensive posture. I will not be able to mask the increased generator output.
The collectors will try to stop it. Good.
Got any other helpful tips?
Just one. Enemy reinforcements are closing in. I suggest you ready weapons.
Assuming direct control. Now! You're up! This hurts you. This is what you face. Burn and die.
Whoa.
Bypassing fail-safes and attempting emergency power-up. Please hold a defense tower.
Shield to fail.
Nothing to worry about. Yeah, right on your ass. There will be more. There's always more.
Thanks, Grunt. I appreciate your insight on the matter.
Sequential power-up initiated. Guardian anti-ship batteries at 40%.
More coming. Guess we got their attention. Assuming control of this form.
Whoa, shit.
On the ground.
I've lost shield.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 60%. Syncing targeting protocols to Normandy systems. Continue to protect the tower.
Get ready. Gotta be more soon.
And then there's this fucking thing.
EDI, we need that system online.
New one. Whatever it is, don't get too close.
I have control. Firing anti-ship batteries at collector vessel.
Shit. Yeah, this is where being conservative and not buying like upgrades willy-nilly comes back to bite me in the ass.
Heavy weapon.
Whoa.
Taking fire.
My attack was ineffective.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 100%. I have control.
Yeah, it took 3 attempts. And this is where the resource management and going back to Omega and the Citadel.
Don't let him get away.
That ship is huge. Exactly how are we supposed to catch it?
Half the colony's in there. They took Egan and Sam and Lilith.
Well, Sam was a jerk.
I did my best. You just hid in your damn bunker.
Show respect. If it wasn't for Shepard, you'd all be on that ship.
Thanks, Grunt.
Shepard. Wait. I know that name. Sure, I remember you. You're some type of big Alliance hero.
Commander Shepard, captain of the Normandy, the first human Spectre, savior of the Citadel. You're in the presence of a legend, Delan. And a ghost.
All the good people we lost and you get left behind. Figures. Screw this. I'm done with you Alliance types.
And no, we're disappointed in seeing Alenko too.
I thought you were dead, Shepard. We all did.
Shepard doesn't really quite close our hands around him.
A reunion has to wait. Cerberus brought me back to stop attacks like this.
You're with Cerberus now. Garrus too. I can't believe the reports were right.
Reports? You mean you already knew?
Alliance intel thought Cerberus might be behind the missing human colonies. I got a tip this colony might be the next one to get hit. Anderson stonewalled me, but there were rumors that you weren't dead, that you were working for the enemy.
Cerberus and I want the same thing, to save our colonies. That doesn't mean I answer to them.
Do you really believe that? Or is that just what Cerberus wants you to think? I wanted to believe the rumors that you were alive, but I never expected anything like this. You turned your back on everything we believed in. You betrayed the Alliance. You betrayed me.
The past is done. You need to focus on what's happening now. You saw it yourself. The Collectors are targeting human colonies, and they're working with the Reapers.
I want to believe you, Shepard, but I don't trust Cerberus. They could be using the threat of a Reaper to manipulate you. What if they're behind it? What if they're working with the Collectors?
Damn it, Kaidan. You're so focused on Cerberus that you're ignoring the real threat.
You're letting how you feel about their history get in the way of the facts.
Yes, the facts.
Or maybe you feel like you owe Cerberus because they saved you. Maybe you're the one who's not thinking straight. You've changed, but I still know where my loyalties lie. I'm an Alliance soldier. Always will be. I've got to report back to the Citadel.
And this is why you get dumped for Thane.
We both know how that's gonna turn out. The Alliance will try to blame Cerberus just like you did.
A leopard can't change its spots. Cerberus can't be trusted. Goodbye, Shepard. And be careful.
Joker, send the shuttle to pick us up. I've had enough of this colony.
Grunt didn't even get a chance to grab something to eat while we were down there. Yep. Like I said, you definitely want to grab the armors. Always check and see. You'll be surprised because you got some weapons that have like virtually no cooldown.
Shepard, good work on Horizon. Hopefully the Collectors will think twice before attacking another colony.
It was good to finally go toe-to-toe with the enemy.
Now you've got a taste for it. I'll be sure to find a way to keep you sated. The Collectors will be more careful now, but I think we can find another way to lure them in.
Lure them in?
I wondered if you had something to do with that attack. Caden said the Alliance got a tip about me and Cerberus.
I released a few carefully disguised rumors that you might be alive and working for Cerberus.
I see. What were you trying to prove?
I suspected that
one or the
Caden was
other.
working for you or people connected to you. Now I know for certain. It was a risk, but I couldn't just wait for them to take another colony. You understand?
Which would explain why Tali becomes like someone you go after.
We chased them off once. Find a
Yep.
target.
Basically, after every little battle, check to see if you have any drops. Like pause, go into your menus, inventory, and then see. It lengthens the playthrough experience, but it's always best to check, double check, and recheck.
You put your past relationships behind you.
I'm free, clear, and focused on the mission.
That's what I like to hear. Shepard, once you find a way through the Omega-4 relay to the Collector homeworld, there's no guarantee you'll return. To have any hope of surviving, you and your entire team must be fully committed to this.
I'll make sure they're ready, one way or the other. The Collectors won't know what hit them.
I trust you know what you're doing. I just want to be clear about your odds. I've forwarded 3 more dossiers. Keep building your team while I find a way through the relay. And be careful, Shepard. The Collectors will be watching you.
I guess we're really gonna do it. Hit the Omega-4 relay. Take the fight to the Collectors in person.
Like between a zombie and a hard place.
After seeing what those bastards did on Horizon, though, makes you think.
I need you sharp and focused if we're gonna get this done, Taylor.
That's what I meant, Commander. I don't want any distractions when we hit the relay. Gonna go take care of a little unfinished business. I imagine everyone else is too. Getting some closure, you know?
Aren't we always stuck between one and the other? Powerful. I don't really use the cryo ammo anyway.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Some other time. About to test new bioweapon. Not on us, of course. Didn't think I had to specify, but Joker got nervous. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Yeah.
I saw the reports on Horizon, Commander. What you did was amazing.
We lit things up. We blew things up.
Was there. How did that go?
There's not much to say. The past is the past.
I understand. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Operative Lawson would like to see you at her station on the crew deck. Operative Taylor would like to see you over in the armory. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander. Commander, you've received a new message.
Incoming message from Admiral Stephen Hackett, Alliance HQ. Commander Shepard, I need to discuss a sensitive matter with you privately.
I'll take this in my
Well,
quarters.
this more or less sets up a few things. Like the DLC, the original DLC content has become available.
Commander, thank you for your time. I'll keep this brief. We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space. Name's Dr. Amanda Kenson. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
What's Dr. Kenson actually doing?
Yeah, good questions.
She's a deep cover operative, Shepard. We talk only when we have to. I'd heard she was investigating a rumor of a Reaper artifact in the system. Her last report said she'd found it.
I have a hell of a squad with me. I'm sure they'd help out.
Kenson is my friend. If the Batarians see a squad of armed soldiers, they'll kill her.
Basically, Hackett sets us up to get us killed, essentially.
Don't go at all.
What else can you tell me about the operative?
Amanda's a top scientist and an Alliance agent working in Batarian space. It's a deadly assignment, and she's one of the few up to the challenge. She and I go back pretty far, Commander. I won't let her rot away in a Batarian torture camp.
I thought the Alliance denies the Reaper threat. That must be some proof she found.
Yeah, what proof did she find exactly?
Batarian space. She believes it's a Reaper device, proof that the Reapers are indeed planning to invade. I've known her a long time. If she says she has proof, it's worth checking out.
The Batarians won't take kindly to the Alliance breaking into a secret prison.
This is not an Alliance operation. It's one person going in alone to save a friend. If it were an official mission, of course the Batarians would be upset.
It's very official.
Shepard, and there's nothing to worry about.
I'm on an important mission, Admiral. I'll add this to the list.
The prison is hidden underground in a Batarian outpost on Aratat. I'll upload the coordinates now. Once she's secure, confirm her discovery. We'll debrief you when you're back.
Would that debrief be before or after we nuke an entire system? Depending on the version you got for Andromeda, you most likely would have gotten like stuff for its co-op mode. Oh, there's dead fish. Time to check in on the crew.
Shepard.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
The hold is too open, not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Grant would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
What other human info is floating around?
Yeah, what else does he know about humans?
Finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much. Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
Something must move you. You're as genetically
like
Krogan as you can get.
Krogan humor.
Suffering, the dead, and I think weak. I'm supposed to be strong. My guts were grown from thousands more years. The dead were weak.
Oy.
If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okeer started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak, pitiful.
You're the perfect Krogan. Can you live up to that, or will this crap drag you down?
I was built to be the strongest, but maybe weak moments inspire. That seems strange. I need to think, but I am still strong. Say the word and your enemies die. That's enough for you.
It's like Grunt's our baby boy.
Did you hear that we are sharing our deck with a Krogan?
Well, ain't that peachy?
Totally peachy. That's all they have to say about that? Speaking of Andromeda, I installed the Xbox One version the other day. Thank you, Captain Cylon. And needless to say, remembering the controls, because there are some limitations that you don't have of the PvE mode, like running around shooting stuff up, but like how overpowered some of the enemies can be in that. It was freaking nuts. As I mentioned, trying to remember being pushed out of cover by the people you were playing with made things a lot more difficult.
Hey, tell me something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell. Why?
Because that's how this works. My ship, my rules.
Got it. Just another boss man wanting to get into my head. I know the drill. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
You're a hard person to like, Jack.
Really? I had no idea. What other amazing insights do you have that I'm too stupid to see?
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Minara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around.
They didn't last long with her.
Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading, and I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
Yes, it was.
I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no.
I sometimes wonder
It's a waste
that
of time and it never works.
the tattoos around Jack's head,
Need a shorter night.
they're like a barcode.
Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
Seems like you miss it a little more than you want to admit.
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on, you've been around.
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? What's your game, Shepard?
I just want to know more about you.
Whatever. It'll come back to what you can take. It always does. Later, Shepard.
Okay. Always try to go full renegade. Undergrounds of what is that on the trying to make sure we have like easy one-shot appearances for various things. Still can't go into these places because people are not on board.
Weren't you originally stationed on Horizon?
Yes. If I hadn't joined Cerberus, I'd be abducted by the Collectors right now.
Wow. Really dodged a bullet.
Yeah, I couldn't take that.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
He's always in the middle of some calibrations.
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
What's going on?
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason
Yep.
I went to Cerberus.
He bought the Yankees and things went to hell.
I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
And why are you telling me this?
Sharing family history with me.
My father's agents have been searching for my sister for years. I believe they've tracked her to Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical, but she deserves a normal life, and she's going to get it no matter what.
Is she really?
Did your sister's family know about this? Are they okay with being relocated?
They know nothing. They're completely uninvolved. Normal. I told Cerberus, and they're coming up with a positive reason to move the family.
What do you need me to do?
My father.
Checking to have deluxe edition kind of multiplayer starter pack, multiplayer starter pack, and pre-order bonus. Okay, so essentially you just got a bunch of goodies that'll get you started, get you off to a good start in the multiplayer mode. Plus, I think a few stuff for the main story. I don't remember that. But.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
If it affects my crew, it's my business.
Yep, exactly.
Sir, I don't want to distract from our mission, especially if it turns out to be nothing.
But like Miranda, Jacob has daddy issues.
Family.
It's only a waste of time if you jerk me around. What is it?
My father was first officer on a ship that went missing 10 years ago. I had not talked to him for 3 years prior. His ship, the Hugo Gernsback, sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and a request for rescue. Just like that, out of the black. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over.
Whew.
It's been too long.
You'd like us to go take a look at the wreck, see if it's legit.
If the coordinates aren't too far out of our way, I could at least verify the wreck. Who knows, maybe there is actually someone out there. I want to also mention that I don't make a habit of looking for random SOS signals. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Really?
Any signs that this was a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
Miranda did, but we don't know that now.
Operations take hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you. And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for favors, or thought it would get under my skin.
Or both.
Bunch.
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it, even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am, and as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
Privately held frigate. I looked over the mission.
It was doing stuff.
Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
And no one ever accused BioWare of making sense. Alright, let's see what's up with Joker and EDI.
Hey, Commander. It's, pretty crazy the people you can run into out here, huh? I mean, it was probably a setup or something, but it was still good to see Kaidan, Staff Commander Alenko, wasn't it?
Another reminder of how I lost more than time. I don't need this garbage.
Right. Understood, Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See ya, Commander.
Okay, so it's now 12. And Joker adds some levity when needed.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
He does have a great moment fairly late in the game.
Probe launched.
Definitely need the
launching probe.
need to stack things up.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Scan, scan, scan. Oof. Sometimes these poor planets have. There we go.
Launching probe.
It's Seth Green. There's like dude behind Robot Chicken, plays Chris on Family Guy, was What the hell was his character on Buffy?
Probe launched.
Buffy, Willow, Xander, Spike, Angel, Cordelia. Damn, I can't remember who was character.
Launching probe.
I can't remember the name of his character. Who was also in the Austin Powers films as Scott Evil.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Alright, so loads of stuff. Some superhero cartoon. I think for a time he was... I think he also did some voices for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at one point. We're back here, mostly to grab and pick up stuff. That's it? Well, there you go. Figured it out!
Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Cell. You look
Cell?
like a good person to know.
I can see you trying to flatter me. Don't.
Of course. Forgive me. You just made me nervous, is all.
I heard you talking about us. What do you want?
Please, please. We're all friends here. There's no need for language of that sort.
Yes, there is. There is need for language of that
Take
sort.
care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
What kind of business do you do?
Important business. So important that, with your help, we can change Omega.
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business. Specifically, the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
I think the Japanese voice actor,
What's your angle?
I believe, was the case there.
What do you say?
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Merib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilium. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me. Good luck, my friends.
Unless it was the English voice actor. I'm not 100% sure, however.
Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion.
Alright. Herminus armor. Not too worried about that.
This looks interesting.
Protesters have again attempted to extinguish the Shepherd Memorial flame on Torfin. Authorities issued warnings, but Admiral Hackett asked that no arrests be made.
I'll take it.
See, what we're doing here is picking up various stuff. And since we need to swing by the Citadel anyway, I got that the dialogue for the news broadcast was still being played. Right, so let's see. The platinum. You can see.
I don't know what to feel about Grunt. My psych reports refer Oak here. We have no guarantees that Grunt is mentally stable.
Grunt is totally mentally
He just
stable.
doesn't care about anything, including who lives or dies.
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander. No messages for you, Commander.
Leave orbit. Damn it. Swing to the Citadel. What we're doing is trying to make sure we have the right stuff. So I can almost guarantee, like, the next stream on Mass Effect 2 will involve more than likely the Firewalker missions and as well as loading up on those resources. And of course, our Saturday night stream will be featuring Dragon Age to Veilguard. A lot of companion quests to be done there.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you board the shuttle with that.
But this is a ceremonial item of my...
Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
We could use the fast travel, but why not walk?
Now available on video, the abridged version of Francis Kidd's award-winning production of Hamlet, featuring an all-Elcor cast.
An all Elcor cast. Now, when they say the abridged version,
We know times are tough. Station records show that you made only 0 credit last year. If you need something to get you to your next paycheck on error, did not found, Ledcor's Pawn and Payday Loan can help. We offer you credit on the spot for personal and home electronic devices, precious metals and jewels, genetic assay data, and virtual intelligences. No credit check, no questions asked. All we need is your citizenship ID.
basically a cash for gold advertisement.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Damn right it is.
This should come in handy.
There is no question which is Shepard's favorite store on the Citadel.
Fine, fine. I just need to pick up some spices. Aminodextrous and aminos...
Do, 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 do. Best not to get the fishies. Because they mostly end up dead. So one more. Well, you got floored before. It's on the 30,000.
We can use this.
Right. So we got like the major upgrades there, and that means doing a bunch of other missions along the way, and again, hope that you come across the right things and stuff as you do.
You'll have to wait for the next shuttle.
You made me miss the last one.
You needed to go through security.
Why are you treating me like a criminal?
Because you tried to bring a 15-centimeter serrated blade on a public shuttle.
You humans are all racist.
Well, he ain't wrong. Probably would be a hell of a lot worse if Udina was in charge and if the council wasn't saved. But all right, so let's tech cooldowns. Alrighty, so put ourselves in a good spot there. As we prepare for the big wind down for the evening, let's see what trophies we've earned. So tonight, let's see, 17th to the 18th. Complete 5 missions. There we go, got that done. Disrupted the shields of 25 enemies. We recruited the Krogan, Colony Defense, and Powerful. So. Right. Do they have Shadow Broker Overlord? You know, the Shadow Broker one is like, it's gonna be a fun one to deal with. And part of why I intentionally for the Incendiary Grenade is because it can be used, hopefully, to pursue a particular achievement of incinerating enemies. It has to be used on armored enemies, so. And that's kind of like what we were trying to do with Morden. Thank you, Captain Cylon. All right. So now we get to do the big raid. Where will we go this evening? On this Friday night of stuff and things. Let's see. What the heck is this? What are they up to? Twin Peaks Into the Night. Huh. They actually had a game based on the old TV show? Okay, well, that looks interesting. So that we'll swing over to Zone Sama for this evening. Again, my very leisurely approach to Mass Effect 2 is like obviously strange. Alrighty, so tomorrow night, back to Dragon Age the Veilguard. Probably hit the... Tosh's stuff first. And then, so Tosh, Nevs... Who else do we have to do the loyalty quest for? I forget. Lucanus. There we go. So, yep, sounds good. So, I hope you all have a great night. Tighten your friendship bracelets. Stay safe. Stay warm, because the temperatures will be dropping this week. And we'll see you next time, folks. Good night.